you got to try it. And that's where that question comes in, that dream sequence. Because if I can just know what someone's palate is, then I can get a good chance with all these ciders we have on draft, there's going to be one there that you're going to like.
And then I walk back up to the bar, and you say, okay, you're in another dream state. What's your second favorite drink? And I would say, I would say a malty beer, a dark beer.
Okay, well, you know, if you're gonna go with a maltier beer, and there are a lot of people that have that, we do have other ciders for that. And a lot with cider, so where with a beer, you can control a lot of the body and character of the beer by the level of malt, how much grain you put in your brew bill, right? Like how much you're gonna get out. With cider, the yeast becomes so very important. What we do with yeast and also what apples we use makes a big difference. So this one is called the Flying Dutchman. Now this is a collaboration between ourselves and local cider giant Vandermill. They have an orchard where they grow these English varieties of apples. And you're gonna see a big difference right off the bat.
The cloudiness, right?
Cloudiness, right. So this one uses, and that comes into the yeast. What yeast do you use? For this one, we use a lot lazier yeast. Okay, this one is a French style yeast. It's a French cider yeast. It's gonna consume all the sugar. It's gonna ferment down. And this one took us about 10 months. Whereas this one we did in about 4 months. We did a more traditional English fermentation with this. This would be technically considered, I wouldn't call it a scrumpy, but it's fermented like a scrumpy, which is a style of cider. And it's gonna have more sweetness, more body. We're not adding sugar back to this, so nothing we do is gonna be sugary sweet, but this is gonna have a booze to it. It also ferments in a brandy barrel. But let's give this one a try. We'll see. This one should go to your malty heavy beer palate.
you had me at scrumpy and booze. Oh yeah.
So that one's gonna have more apple forward, so you can get much more apple flavor on it.
So yeast, fermentation, big glasses, cider, it's beer. Jason, great to have you on the draft.
Thank you, man.
And we'll see you next week.